through a shower of pyrotechnics. It was the hometown Broncos taking the field as
I got my broadcast
to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. The final game of the opening weekend of 2020. Time for football from Denver. Broncos and Titans. And that lands in the end zone, so the opening drive will begin at the 25. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield.
On the carry.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Titans.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 29, Locke. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey.
No.
Boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team.
Come on, man.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fuck that shit.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Adoree Jackson deep for Tennessee. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. He's going to field this at the 4. big-time return there, 40 yards. And it'll be Titan football.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Derrick Henry, the Titan.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down. 47.
After the run, Tannehill going to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down, Tennessee.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Oh,
3 yards is
my
half of what
God.
they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Duke Dawson picks it. And now look at him go. The 40, 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
A 3-yard.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill airing it out, and that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Titans.
From the red zone now, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's going to score. It's
Swag Tannehill!
Touchdown.
Taking
Swag
it from the
Tannehill!
20. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Stephen
And
Gunn.
maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off, too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on the passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Oh!
The throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On the return, Jackson, 31 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Damn, I can get that.
Adrian Claiborne, the one who makes the stop.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And taking it across midfield.
Corey Davis going crazy. Corey Davis.
There and a 1st down.
Tennessee.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. First down and much more for Henry.
It's a big Henry!
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
It's a big dude, man.
The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown.
Number 84, Corey Davis.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Titans have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Come and surge and fire out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this is their third drive. Maybe the focus right now, not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you?
And that's caught inside the 30.
Come on, bring it, baby.
All the way home for a Broncos score. KJ Hamler. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. To extend the lead by 2 more.
Oh, man.
Because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snaps at 15 yards.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for 1 extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The Titan ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, that last one makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. The throw right sideline here is complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 43. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A.J. Brown.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Titans.
To Jonnu Smith.
Jonnu Smith, 42 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Again, Tannehill. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Locke working out of the gun. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And he will find Davis. That's complete.
Tannehill's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Three yards remain for 2nd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. After the turnover, here's Locke. And he's going to let this go deep for Allison. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Kevin Byard. Pushing through the contact.
Locke's pass intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll throw from the gun. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
19-yard line.
That one good for 12 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
A gain of 12.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. They find some open field here. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
And a busy night for Henry continues. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
From the 16, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Pick up on the play, and it's third down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown.
3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Gostkowski, the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Broncos 15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. KJ Hamler making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Now McManus for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Titans 29, Broncos 22.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. A good game there on first down. That run will get them 7 up to the 32-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
At the 32-yard line.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Again, it's Henry. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. We'll call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again to Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And down right around the 37. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Got a man. It's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
13 yards.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
29. Broncos 22.
First down carry for Henry. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet. The air is rare.
They'll run it again with Henry. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point try for Gostkowski.
Extra point.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Courtland Sutton, first-time Pro Bowler. He was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again. Locke. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Courtland Sutton is the man he was looking for. And it's third down. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw is Tannehill. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down and goal.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A 33-yard attempt.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to lead to 16. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
I ain't gonna lie on my son, though. This is my first game playing. You make some plays, though. I give you that. Can't take this one.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's got
nigga Henry, that's on shit. I got to get another quarterback, bro.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And getting this
I got to get me another quarterback, bro. I don't like Tannehill yet.
That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
He ain't got no arms, man.
Up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Yeah.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2nd and 16. Lock going to throw. Now in desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted by the Titans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That nigga bouncing off shit, man.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long.
Yeah.
And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football,
Yeah.
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now, it's the frontline guy.
What's up with it?
I say, you know AD?
AD? What that is? Oh, no, I ain't go with the nigga. Oh, you talking about when we got that TV and shit? I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Oh, what's her cousin name? I got feel for him. shit too.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. On the bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to drink it to the number 2 never count.
Bullshit. Let me see.
Jump on the L2.